Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Hella Healing. My name is Jody. I'm a Reiki master and a spiritual coach. And today I want to talk to you guys about some of the energy updates that are upcoming in April. So, how many of you thought that all the craziness and everything that we learned and experienced from 2018 is over? The hard days are gone and now it's like smooth sailing. It's been going well, right? Like I felt like 2019 had a really good renewal type of energy, which has been really awesome and a lot of great inspirations. Um, all of that will totally continue. Um, but April, we're in for a lot of work in April, and I'm really trying to learn a lot more about how the planets and everything impact us and the energies that we experience and feel. So that way, one, we could take advantage of the energies, and two, also like prepare for them. So, um, and what I've been learning so far is that like April, so it's gonna get a little rough in April. And if some of you are already feeling that, welcome to the club. I felt like a bus hit me this morning. Maybe not a bus, but more like, a little Mini Cooper or something like that. And I was just like feeling this like intense, like heavy kind of energy, and like all of a sudden, I thought I was doing so great. Like wow, I made so many strides. My mind is so much more aware, and then all of a sudden, this like thing, this like I just saw a lot more stuff, a whole world of stuff. It feels like that I have to work on, but it all has to do with the April energy. So if you feel like the world has been crazy and your life maybe has been crazy and people's true colors have been coming out, or your own illusions on them have been breaking, so all of that is going to go even more extreme in April. So if you feel like there's people in your life that really don't serve your best or your highest good, it's time to drop them. And also, it's really so we just got out of Mercury being in retrograde, so hopefully everyone's super relaxed for that. But get this, so now I think it's Jupiter goes into retrograde in April, and so does Saturn. And both of these are linked to our karma. So what that means, not karma as in like, oh, I did something bad and it's gonna like catch up to me now or whatever, not really like good or bad, but really kind of like it's gonna shine light on the habits that we formed and the ways of thinking and that we really like held on to, whether it's from this lifetime or even past lifetimes. So a lot of that might come out in April, and you'll really be challenged to like also not only like focus on your goals and where you want to go in the future, which is also an energy, but also to kind of go within and go backwards and really like learn and figure out what those habits are so you can break them. Another big key lesson and energy that we're going to be called for in April is to really find our true authentic selves and be our true authentic selves. So like think about how you show up at work, in your relationships, with your family, your friends, everywhere. Is that really who you truly are? Or is that how you really like imagined yourself to be? So it's really going to be time now for us, instead of just kind of continue on with our day to day and what we do, is to really reflect and think like, am I being and showing the true person that I am in this situation? And the focus is going to be around your career as well as relationships. So, kind of the two, most important things that we all care about. So, really think like when you're at work, like are you showing up how you want to be, or are you feeling like bogged down by the pressure, or maybe you feel like jaded or whatever. Could be talking about myself, but just kidding, I don't feel jaded. Um, but for me, it's like, I want to like show up and be super confident. Like I haven't been feeling the most confident in my role for the past couple of months, and I really want to come back with that. So think about what that means for you. Like how have you envisioned yourself really being at work and in your career, and the different types of projects that you always wanted to do, and how you feel when you do them, and how you really want to show up for yourself at your job. And also in relationships, what kind of lover do you want to be? How do you want to be treated? How do you want to feel when you're in relationships? Whether it's a significant other or your relatives or your friends, always imagine like what kind of person that you wanted to be, and be that person. So you might find some lessons coming on along the way, to kind of help you figure out and break some of those habits that you have that don't truly reflect who you really are. Um, and I could see a number of things arising for myself where I always imagine myself being this super loving person that's so understanding and just full of unconditional love to everyone. However, do I always act as someone with unconditional love, although I truly feel it in my heart? I've picked up some patterns that come from fear, which don't always allow me to be vulnerable and express that, to my loved ones. So there's a lot to learn in April, but don't be afraid, and don't feel overwhelmed. Like you got this. All of these lessons and changes and things that might come up are just to help you have an even more amazing, better life, one that you've never even imagined. Or maybe you have, but you didn't think that was possible. But really, these lessons and overcoming some of these things, although it sounds so rough, will help you get there. And the universe supports you. Honestly, the world is full of so much love. Like, I support you. We're all connected. We're all here for each other. So even if it gets super rough, just know that, like, probably millions of people right now are obviously going through a very similar thing. It's the universal conscious energy, really, that we're all experiencing on the greater scale. And if you are, it's like nice to know that, if you are facing these challenges, you're on the right path. You're on the path to live the life of your dreams. So it's it's exciting, and I want everyone to just embrace the challenge and also share what you learn. Like, we all have such unique lives, and experiences. So my lesson might be so different than someone else's lesson, but it's all something we can all either learn from or relate to, or just kind of feel empathy and compassion for as fellow human beings. So don't be afraid to share your challenge, if with a friend, or even, on wherever you feel comfortable, sharing that. It's nice to know that we're all here for each other, and we're all pretty much going through very similar stuff, obviously, at different extents. So yeah, that was the energy update that I want to share, and I'll continue to kind of do different things like this, whatever is coming, in through for that month or that week, or even like for the year, just so we could be better equipped. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to, share with you what I'm learning, and I want to continue to do that. And also, if this is kind of your first time just delving into, even astrology or self-reflection and aware, like being more self-aware of yourself and your energies, and maybe you've been pushing all of this back, which, the universe will eventually teach you. But if you embrace it and kind of roll with the punches and learn from every moment, life and everything will just be easier for you. But again, if you're new to this and you need any help, or have any questions, there's an amazing group of healers like myself and my friends and so many others around that you can always contact. And as I'm launching my business, I'll be having my special for virtual healing. So if you know, want a Reiki healing, and to kind of help you release some of those fears, you can always contact me. Thank you so much.